in the heat of the moment, we kind of got carried away and sort of forgot to use a condom.
You had unsafe sex.
Pregnancy's not your only worry.
So what do you say?
Well, you could have come into contact with a number of pathogens, not least of which is HIV.
Craig, there's no way.
You asked him?
He doesn't do drugs.
Well, he's been straight for a while.
Yeah, but like he's not a junkie or anything, but he doesn't use needles and stuff.
Well, not anymore, but he was a pretty crazy kid.
Oh, no.
It's okay, it was a long time ago.
No, it's not okay.
Shall I put some pepper in the salad, darling?
I'm trying to do my homework, Mum.
Sorry. Just trying to make you a nice dinner.
Well, what is the big deal?
Nothing. Just another pleasant evening at home with my loved ones. Wonder if Jonathan's eating all right in that new flat of his.
Oh, please.
Oh! Hi, sweetheart. What's news?
We're playing Happy Families.
Oh, smells terrific. Can I do anything to help?
No, it's all done. And Rachel was just about to lay the table, weren't you, darling?
Sure thing, Mom. What is this, The Cosby Show?
Well, how was your day?
Oh, it's great, actually. Looks like the HDU will be ready for the official opening.
Oh, don't tell me this means you're going to have more time on your hands.
Well, it seems so.
Fabulous.
Yes, candlelit dinners, walks along the beach, lie-ins.
Lifting my face. You promised.
We've been through this. Chris's recovery is going to
Take time, I know, but I don't want to wait.
Yeah, you better lift it soon, Dad, before that face hits the floor.
Oh, thanks very much.
My pleasure.
Look, you won't do it because it's quote-unquote unethical. And Chris is out of action, so how about Honey?
All right, I'll ask him.
Why didn't Greg tell me he was into drugs?
Well, it's not something you want to brag about, I guess. He was never a long-time user. Not that that's an excuse. You said you were in trouble.
Yeah. We, I had to get morning after pill today. And, Grace gave me this big lecture about knowing my partner's history. Turns out she was right. Why didn't somebody tell me?
Well, the only one who could have was Greg.
You knew.
Look, you were getting so much flack as it was. I didn't want to jump in there with a big danger sign.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be blaming this on you. It's my own stupid, dumb...
Yeah, of course it is. I mean, why should he take any responsibility? He's a bloke. You can't expect him to remember condoms and tell the truth at the same time.
What about HIV?
Well, it's important to consider the possibility. He should be tested.
I know it sounds really pathetic, but I feel really betrayed.
This is my daughter, Minnie.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nick, be polite.
You've got lovely soft hands.
Have not.
Feel his hands, Mum.
Maybe later.
So, Nick, Minnie, I'm sure you'll find something in common.
We already know each other from school, Mrs. Harrison.
We do.
Next one of the top 5 most popular prefects.
Really?
Being a prefect isn't about popularity, it's about respect. I don't pander to the opinion polls.
Sounds like something Michael would say.
Good for you, Nick. I should use that tactic on my nurses.
Now, there's plenty to eat in the fridge, and Ellen's bought some hot cross buns you can heat up.
Just call me Easter Bunny.
Our former class prefect, Charlotte Olsen. Do you know her?
Of course I know her, she's only the head girl.
Nick has a wee crush on Charlotte.
What was that?
Nothing. Time we hit the road?
Guess we better call us at work if anything happens, Nick.
Don't worry, nothing ever happens around here.
We won't be bored. I brought my elastics. Can you play elastics?
Doubt it.
Thanks for babysitting, Nick. You're a real lifesaver.
I'm not a baby, Mum. I could have looked after myself, you know.
I know. You're 13 3/4.
Besides, Minnie, somebody has to keep my little boy company. Hey, Nick. Hello, Chris.
Oh, Marj, come in.
With your family away, I thought I'd bring you a little seasonal gift.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry about yesterday, Marj. I had no right to lash out at you like that. I don't think I'm coping very well.
That's all right. I understand. And Easter's a time for forgiveness, isn't it?
The cleaner picked up some more pieces of the jigsaw.
Oh, yes.
Ahoy, landlubber. Chris, just popping in to show you the new menu. Feast your eyes. Plus, today's special, liver and Brussels sprout terrine with a side serving of sweetbreads.
Sounds revolting.
No, it's nouvelle cuisine, only bigger.
Fancy names cover a multitude of sins, in my opinion.
Oh, what's a bit of French between friends, eh?
Oh, I'll just leave it up to you, Lionel.
Oh, cause he is. Partner, you keep that. If it doesn't get your taste buds standing to attention, see a doctor.
Why in heaven's name did you hire that dreadful man?
I didn't have much choice.
He's got the sensitivity of a steamroller. And what are his qualifications for cooking? I thought he was a vet.
Well, at least he'll know his cuts of meat.
Why the sudden change in career, I asked myself. Quite a come down, working in a coffee shop.
I think he just got tired of Danny work.
Or Danny Verk got tired of him. Probably ran him out of town.
Okay, ignore the section here and fill out here and here.
Carmen, good morning.
Hello, how are you going?
Fine, thanks.
Good.
You?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Great.
Oh, well, see ya.
Have you two had a fight or something?
No, we're still friends.
Glad to hear it. Message.
Penny Ralston.
Yeah, she was after a patient advocate. Do you do that sort of thing?
That's me. Thanks, Kirsty.
What are you guys doing here?
I had to pick up my pay.
Yeah, I mean, what's the point of going to Norfolk Island without you spending money?
Oh, I'm glad I've caught you. Look, if you think of it, would you buy me one of those convict costumes they sell in Norfolk Island? Laurie could use them for pyjamas.
What a hoot, huh?
You think so too. Come get some money.
Okay.
Did you get the morning after pill?
Uh-huh.
Some people feel a bit queasy for a few days. It's normal.
No, I feel fine.
Oh, that's good then.
Yeah, sure.
Kitchen, fridge, toaster and stuff. Bathroom, shower, bog and stuff. Bedrooms keep out. Magazines, stereo, attached to CDs and lose a finger. TV, here's the remote. Life sucks, so it's only 3 channels.
What are you listening to?
You at the moment, do you mind? Haven't you got any homework or something?
Done it already.
Well, you've got the remote, use it.
Not in the mood.
Well, play knuckle bones or whatever it is little girls do.
You play.
I'd rather eat my own vomit.
How much is Mum paying you?
Sorry, that's a commercially sensitive subject.
She's paying you to keep me company, Nick.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. We really should be doing things together, Nick. Otherwise, I'm going to have to ask for a refund.
Chris's. I hear he's making good progress.
Well, he won't be doing the lambada for a while yet. Gives the rest of the male population a chance.
I haven't had a chance to thank you properly. You did a great job.
Thank you, Michael.
And I got a favour to ask. Alex wants plastic surgery.
Oh.
Facelift, to be exact.
What?
I know. I've tried to talk to her, but she's determined. So I'd like you to do the operation.
Michael, I'm flattered, but do you...
I'll be there to supervise. Not that you need me, of course.
Sure you can't make it over for lunch? For you on the house?
I don't eat liver, thanks.
Kirsty.
I think of doing a haggis later in the week. How about that? It's not French, but it'll put hairs on you.
Kirsty.
I mean, it's packed full of vitamins and minerals, packed.
It's not really me, thanks. Sorry.
Would you please see Miss Ralston through to Guy?
Sure, come this way.
Yonder goes a princess among Sheilas.
So her boyfriend thinks.
Oh, I'm sure that a beautiful woman like Kirsty has men queuing up to go out with her.
She has very high standards. Now, Jenny, heard from our little darlings? No news is good news.
Oh, Minnie can be very bossy at times. Maggie Thatcher Jr.
Oh, Prefect Harrison won't stand for any nonsense, especially from a girl. I'm sure he'll have everything under control.
Point those toes.
I'm pointing.
Your standing foot needs to be turned out more.
If it turns out any further, it'll snap off.
You'll never make ballet at this rate, Nick.
I'm crushed.
If only you'd started when you were young.
Ballet is just a bunch of anorexics with bleeding feet.
No, Nick, no. With the simplest gesture and the slightest movement, you can conjure emotions so powerful you can cry.
Be easy to peel an onion.
I'll show you. Observe the dying swan.
Looks more like a pukiko to me.
It's a swan.
I'm sick of this. What's on the box?
Can't we dance some more?
Forget it.
Please.
Not even to end world hunger.
Let's do something outside then. It's a lovely day.
Suppose we could. But nothing girly, all right?
Okay, what will we do?
And where did these drug trials take place?
At Central. Their research and development unit. Who was in charge?
Professor Harris Ledford. I tried to contact him, but no one seems to know where he is. They wouldn't take me seriously.
How long ago did your son develop epilepsy?
About a year. Before that, there was never any sign.
And when were the trials?
About 5 years ago. He just turned 8. They told me he wouldn't be in any danger. They said it was strictly controlled.
What made you connect your son's epilepsy with the drug trials?
I didn't. I'd almost forgotten about them until I went to an epilepsy support group. I met a woman whose daughter was also involved in Ledford's trials, and her daughter had developed epilepsy as well. That's too much of a coincidence, isn't it? Doesn't it seem strange to you?
Yeah. Well, it's definitely worth investigating, Penny. I'll be glad to help.
So how is it?
It's delicious.
Too much garlic on the sweetbreads.
No, it's not the garlic. It's Lionel, it just occurs to me that when the doctors and nurses come in after a hard morning in surgery, a menu based largely on internal organs is not exactly what they'll be clamouring for.
Reading you loud and clear. Alex?
Oh, honey, join me.
I spoke with Michael this morning. He asked me to do that surgery you're after.
You're wonderful. When can we go ahead with it?
Well, I think we should have a little chat first.
Well, not you two.
What?
Trying to talk me out of it.
Well, it's just procedure, I'm afraid.
What is it to talk about? I trust you.
Well, be that as it may, I still think we should have a talk.
All right, fair enough. I'll make an appointment, shall I?
Good.
Sweetbreads?
Pass.
Nurse Roberts, how are you this fine day?
Oh, fair to passable.
Tempt you to a luncheon special?
No, actually, Lionel, I'm a vegan.
Yeah?
Oh, yes, we're not all boring, humorless types. Just a coffee, thanks.
Black, of course. Unless you'd like it with soy milk.
Black it is.
How's Sam?
Oh, I dare say he's been better.
For sure. Tell you what, I've got quite a lot actually, of the luncheon special left over. Why don't I package up some for him? Rich and I, and do him the world of good.
Oh, what a kind thought.
You help yourself to coffee and I'll do the bizzo.
I could impersonate Gina, but I just don't have the earring. Why not?
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Lionel Skiggins.
Yes?
He here?
Skiggins, you say?
Yeah.
No.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes, a name like Skiggins. Oh, I'd remember that.
Well, I'll find him, you know.
Well, I hope you're very happy together. You're safe. An explanation would be good.
Trouble. Big trouble.
Hi, Kirsty.
Hi, I'm sorry, did you want to use the room?
No, I've lost something very precious to me, that's all. I think I left it here the other day. My Lady Penelope writing paper. Quite a role model when I was 8. Puppets, Thunderbirds Go.
Oh, right.
What you reading?
Oh, it's just some stuff.
Oh, HIV. Oh, hey, Kirsty, I didn't mean to frighten you yesterday.
You didn't. You were right.
About what?
After I left yesterday, I found out the guy that I've been seeing, he's left town, and I also found out that he used to be a junkie.
Oh, as in needles. And you want to know what to do next?
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, no point in panicking. The chances of catching HIV from one night of unprotected sex are relatively low. You're more likely to get an infection like chlamydia.
But I should have an HIV test.
Yeah, but we'll have to wait 3 months before we can do that. In the meantime, I think we should test you for hepatitis.
How come?
It's pretty common amongst IV drug users.
Okay.
Nature kills, man. And it's boring. See one ponga tree and you've seen them all.
But that's not true. You'd be amazed at the variety if you actually looked. New Zealand flora consists of about 2,000 flowering plants and 150 ferns, and many of them are unique.
Well, you don't say.
And do you know how tea tree got its name?
Because lunch tree sounded stupid?
The early settlers used the leaves to make tea. The two main varieties are actually called Manuka and Kanuka.
Well, can we skip the nature rave and get out of here before we get attacked by giant leeches or something?
We don't have leeches here. Anyway, you've been paid for this, remember?
Not enough.
Come on, Nick, I think there's some curry trees up a bit further.
Whoop-de-doo.
Lower muscle tone improving, sensation return.
Yeah, I can read.
Are you going to spend the rest of your life on your back?
Possibly.
You checked under the bed for newborn nurses? He's got to be going through withdrawals by now.
Is that for me?
Yeah, from Mother. Have you got a minute? Have you ever heard of a guy called Harris Sledford?
Sure, a bit of a high flyer back in the 80s. Fancied himself as the Christian Barnard of the brain.
He ran some drug trials over at Central about 5 years ago. They involved kids and a new technique for intelligence enhancement.
A smart pill?
Yeah.
Oh, not exactly my area. Why the interest?
Well, a woman came to see me today. Her kid was involved in the trial. Since then, he's developed epilepsy.
She thinks there's a connection after 5 years.
Yeah, well, before then, the kid had no history of epilepsy, no fitting, nothing. A year ago, it started.
I'd still say it was a coincidence.
Yeah, so did she. Till she met another woman at the epilepsy support group. Exactly the same story. You still think it's just coincidence?
Could be significant.
Worth investigating?
Possibly.
I was hoping you'd say that.
You should thank me, you know.
Really?
I had a few words with that Skiggins person.
Yeah?
Won't be bothering you anymore now that he knows you've got a boyfriend.
Thanks, Marj.
I'm also a touch jealous, you know.
What?
Well, with Laurie away at this horticultural expo in Malaysia, girl gets a bit lonely. Men are like that, though, aren't they? You know, under your feet, infuriating you, and then suddenly they leave and you find you're missing them.
Hell.
Hey, what are you doing with that? Careful! That man is immaturity personified. I suppose he thinks it's a joke. He could injure someone very badly with that trolley.
Excuse me? Can I help you?
Skiggins. He came in here, I saw him.
May I ask what it's in connection with?
Just tell me which way he went.
I'm sorry, but we can't just tell you.
That way.
Thank you.
Well, it was obviously important.
Wow, you're keen to see me.
You've got to hide me.
Why, who's after you? The CIA or the food inspector?
Worse, he's from Dennevirk.
Can I help you?
I'm looking for someone.
Oh, really?
Name of Skiggins.
You mean the chap from the coffee shop?
That's him, the little weasel.
Sorry, I haven't seen him.
Well, when I get my hands on him, I'm going to kill him.
Not literally, surely.
You reckon? Sorry to bother you.
You can come out now. Have you been shortchanging the customers again, Lionel?
It's no laughing matter, Gracie.
Who is he?
He's someone I know in Dennevirk.
What did you do to him?
It's not what I did to him that's the problem.
His wife? Daughter?
Believe me, you don't want to know.
Okay, that's enough walking, Minnie Mouse. I've got the idea.
It's not much further, come on.
Let's just cut through the bush here and double back.
You'll be breaking one of the most important rules of bushcraft, Nick. Always stick to the track.
It'll be cool. I've got an awesome sense of direction.
And I've got a bushcraft badge from Girl Guides.
Yeah, well, didn't they teach you at Guides to respect and listen to your superiors?
Yes, but...
No arguing, Pipsqueak. We came in by that stream, right?
Yes.
And the stream's down the bottom of the valley. So all we need to do is go downhill, then follow the stream. Obvious. Come on, we'll be back in no time. Promise.
Come on, it's obvious. He was using those kids for his own experiments.
That's not what these papers suggest. Sure, there are criticisms,
Okay.
but...
Why wasn't the second trial ever started? And why did the good professor suddenly vamoose?
I will seek out some more information, then I will give you my opinion.
Oh, not interrupting, am I?
No, just off to fight the lonely battle for truth and justice.
Well, that sounds dramatic.
He would like it to be.
Well, here I am, more than ready for my little op, as no doubt you can see.
Yes. Alex, there are a few things you should know about plastic surgery first.
Oh, please, honey, I've been through all this with Michael. I could practically go on mastermind.
Well, it's important that you don't have unrealistic expectations.
Just to keep my eyebrows straight, I'll be more than happy. Now, shall we schedule?
Before that, Alex, I have to know more about your background.
Very middle class, I'm afraid.
Well, I'm talking about your motivation for going into this.
Pure vanity's not enough.
Not really.
I'm doing it because I want to do it, and you're doing it because I'm paying you. At least Michael is.
And how does he feel about this?
He's less than thrilled. At least it got his attention.
So things aren't going well, then?
We have to have the full-on counselling session, do we? No, honey, they're not.
And you do realise that surgery's not going to change that?
Oh, perhaps not. But it's certainly going to make me feel a whole lot better.
Nick! Anyone home?
No one here.
Doesn't look like it. Well, there's no note or anything, so they can't have gone far.
Oh, it's not like Minnie to be late. That's my job.
Oh, they'll be back soon. Nick wouldn't stray too far from home around tea time.
You think so?
I know so. Cup of tea?
Yeah.
This is weird. We should have been back to the car park by now.
Oh, yeah? Not when we're heading west.
Where the hell's the stream gone?
Search me. You're the one who knows everything.
Yeah, well, maybe I got the directions a little bit wrong.
Way off. We're lost, Nick.
Well, we could be.
I told you not to leave the track. We've been lost for ages and it's going to get dark soon.
Oh, man, we could die out here and not get found for years. It happens.
Don't say that. It'll be okay.
Yeah, sure.
I knew it. It's in the eyes. Shifty.
Marj.
Michael in his office.
They dart about. Sly, that's Lionel Skeggins. Untrustworthy.
Don't be silly.
Oh, silly is it? Then why was that man after him? He could have been a policeman in plain clothes.
Please, Marj, is Mike in his office?
Last I saw.
If he was a policeman, then why didn't he show a badge?
Working undercover? Anyway, I've got a feeling about him. I just know that Lionel Skeggins is a bad egg. What about Declan Kennedy? I was right about him.
Gotcha, you little ferret.
Now, let's talk about this, eh?
Too late for that, you little whore. Let me at him.
I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. If I could do anything about it, I would.
You'll be sorry, all right.
No, calm down, sir. Nothing's broken that can't be mended.
Not unless they're dead.
Oh, it can't be as bad as that.
It doesn't get any worse. He's a murderer, a cold-blooded killer.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think a change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see Shortland Street.